Hello students, how are you? Today I am going to explain you slope of the line. So what is the slope of the line? So let us take a linear equation in first degree. So what is the first degree linear equation? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So already you learned this concept in 9th and 10th classes. So what is this? This is a linear equation in two variables, and also it is a first degree linear equation. So what is slope of the line? We know equation of the line in slope and intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. So let us convert this line in terms of y is equal to mx plus c. So we have linear equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So by is equal to minus ax minus c. What I am doing here, I am transposing plus ax and plus c to RHS. So we'll get y is equal to minus a by bx minus c by b. So compare this equation with y is equal to mx plus c. So what is slope here? Slope m is equal to x coefficient, that is minus a by b. And what is y-intercept? Y-intercept is c. It is minus c by b. Now I'll go to explain a theorem. Suppose L1 and L2 are two straight lines in the xy plane with equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 respectively. Then the lines L1 and L2 are parallel if and only if a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1. So what is given here? We have given, see the proof ma? We have given two lines. L1 is equal to a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. And line L2 is given a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. We have given two lines. Now I'll go to two cases here again. Let us take L1 and L2 are parallel and vertical lines. Let L1 parallel to L2 and L1 and L2 are vertical lines. Vertical lines. So second case is L1 L2 are parallel and L1 L2 are non-vertical lines. So let us go to case 1. L1 is parallel to L2 and both are vertical lines. So what happened here? If both are vertical lines, we maybe have b1 0, b2 0. Why? Because vertical lines are in the form of x is equal to k form. Already explained this concept in previous class. X is equal to k form means here y coefficient is 0. So in the two lines I am taking y coefficient b1 0, b2 0. Then what we will get here? a1 into b2. We have to go for a1 into b2 and a1 into b2 and a2 into b1. a2 into b1. Now when b1 is 0 and b2 is 0, we will get a1 b2 is a1 into 0 is 0. Here a2 into 0 is 0. So we will get a1 b2 equal to a2 b1 is equal to 0. Both are same. So what is this? If L1 L2 are parallel, a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1. Now I'll go to case 2. What is case 2? L1 is parallel to L2 and L1 L2 are non-vertical lines. So case 2, L1 L2 are parallel and L1 L2 are non-vertical lines. When these are non-vertical lines, we have our concept L1 is parallel to L2. L1 is parallel to L2. When two lines are parallel, we know the concept is slopes are equal. So slope of line L1 equal to, that is slope of line L1 equal to slope of line L2. So what is the slope of line L1? So let us take a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. What is slope here? The slope of this line is minus a1 by b1, that is minus x coefficient by y coefficient, is equal to what is slope of L2? a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Slope of second line is minus a2 by b2, because the slope of the line is minus x coefficient by y coefficient. Now by doing cross multiplication we will get a minus minus will get cancelled. a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1. So if L1 is parallel to L2 and the two lines are non-vertical, we will get a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1. Now I'll go to converse case. What is converse case, ma? If a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1, then we have to prove that L1 is parallel to L2. We have to prove the two lines are parallel. So what we have given? We have given a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1. So I'll send b1 to LHS, b2 to RHS. Then we will get here a1 by b1 is equal to a2 by b2. So apply minus on both sides. Minus a1 by b1 is equal to minus a2 by b2. What is the meaning of this? This is nothing but it is a slope of L1, line L1, and it is a slope of line L2. Means what? The slopes of two lines are equal. If slopes of two lines are equal, L1 is parallel to L2. Hence the proof. So what we proved here? If L1 is parallel to L2, a1 b2 equal to a2 b1. What is the converse case? If a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1, the two lines are parallel. So this is the proof of the theorem. Now the next concept is reduction of the equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where abc not equal to 0 of a straight line to the intercept form. Now I'll convert this ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 into intercept form. So we have given a, b, c not equal to 0. Then ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So intercept form, what is intercept form of the equation? Intercept form of the equation is nothing but x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Do you know this is equation of the line in intercept form. Now I'll convert this line into intercept form. So we have to get x coefficient, y coefficient to LHS and the constant to be sent to RHS. Now I'll write this as ax plus by is equal to minus c. Now divide minus c on both sides. Minus c on both sides. We will get ax by minus c plus by minus c is equal to minus c by minus c. Each and every term divide by minus c. Then we will get here x by this a by minus c. When I will send in denominator, it will become minus c by a plus this y by minus c by b is equal to 1. Any doubt? So here what is x-intercept? X-intercept is minus c by a. What is x-intercept? Minus c by a. And what is y-intercept? Minus c by b. Y-intercept is minus c by b. Now we have given a straight line ax plus b. Now see, I'll explain reduction of the equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0 of a straight line to the normal form. So how to convert the given straight line into normal form? The given line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 into normal form. Now what we have given? We have given a straight line. What is straight line? Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. It is a linear equation in terms of x and y. And also we know a square plus b square is not equal to 0. Then this line can be written as a by root of a square plus b square plus into x plus b by square root of a square plus b square into y plus c by square root of a square plus b square equal to 0. Now send plus c by root of a square plus b square to RHS. We will get a by root of a square plus b square into x plus b by root of a square plus b square into y is equal to minus c by root of a square plus b square. Now here I will change equation, the symbol of, I'll change the symbol of each and every term. Then I'll get here minus plus, changing as minus, here plus. So what I am doing, I'm multiplying the whole equation by minus sign. Then I'll get minus a by square root of a square plus b square into x minus b by, or I can write this plus minus b by square root of a square plus b square into y is equal to c by square root of a square plus b square. Now let us take this as equation number 1 and equation number 2. When c is less than 0, when c is less than 0, the normal form of the equation represents 1. When c is greater than or equal to 0, the normal form of the equation represents this. So hope you understood what is normal form of the equation. So on the whole, we can say the value p is mod c by square root of a square plus b square represents normal form of the equation of the line, straight line from the origin, and it is non-negative. Students, I'll stop this class here. If you like, please like and share my class and subscribe my channel. Thank you.